Hello students, let's continue the lesson The Blind Dog in this video. So I'll stop here. So the dog lost its usual life. Okay, the routine life is lost. It has to be with the blind man under his control. Okay, so now let's see. Rascal, want to tumble me down. Have sense. In a few days, the dog learned to discipline his instinct and impulse. He ceased to take notice of other dogs even if they came up and growled at his side. He lost his own orbit of movement and contact with his fellow creatures. So, whenever the dog feels like going and meeting his friend, the old man will not allow. So he used to scold. Okay, so how he is scolding means, rascal, you want to tumble me down. You want me to fall down. Okay, have sense. Like that, he used to scold the dog. After a few days, the dog learned to discipline. Okay, so it knows whatever if he want to do, the old man will not allow. So he controlled his instinct. Instinct means a feeling to do something. Okay. And he stopped. So this ceased. Okay, ceased. This ceased meaning is stop. Okay, he stopped to notice other dogs, and if they come up to the dog also, he won't react. He won't go to them. Okay, he lost his old orbit. Orbit means his surrounding life. Okay, he lost everything and contact with his fellow creatures, that is other dogs. Next para. To the extent of this loss, his master gained. He moved about as he had never moved in his life. All day he was on his legs, led by the dog, with the stuff in one hand and the dog lead in the other. He moved out of his home, a corner in the Coultry veranda, and a few yards of the market. He had moved in there after the old woman's death. He started out early in the day. He found that he could treble his income by moving about instead of staying in one place. He moved down the Coultry Street, and wherever he heard people's voice, he stopped and held out his hands for alms. Okay, so how much the dog lost in his life, that much the master started to gaining. That is, the blind man started gaining. Okay, the dog lost its freedom completely. So by that, the blind man started to earn. How he started to earn? He started to move. He came to an idea that instead of sitting in one place and begging, if he move around the market and Coultry veranda means the place where the people used to take rest. Okay, so if somebody is passing, so in those days and all, people used to walk, and they used to have some place for rest. How we have now bus stop and all. So in such place, people used to sit and take rest. So in such place, this beggar used to go and he used to get alms. Alms means the offering given by the people. Okay, so this is how he started to earn. Okay, and he found he could treble his income. Treble means 3 times. Okay, triple. So treble his income means 3 times he can earn from the previous earning. Okay, so he started to move around the Coultry Street, and wherever he heard people's voice. Okay, if some people are standing, means he used to go there and he used to ask for alms. Okay, then let's continue. Shops, schools, hospitals, hotels, he left nothing out. He gave a tug when he wanted the dog to stop, and shouted like a bullock driver when he wanted him to move on. The dog protected his feet from going into pits or stumping against steps or stones, and took him up inch by inch on safe ground and steps. So, how the old man have trained the dog means he used to give a tug. Tug means like pulling. Okay, so when he pulled the dog by the string, it used to stop. Okay, when the dog want to move means he used to shout like a bullock driver. How they used to drive the bullock carts. Okay, like that he used to have the string, and with that he controlled the dog to move or to stop. Okay, and this dog also protected the master, that is old man, from stepping into any pits. Okay, he should not fall into the pit. It was very careful for that, and he should not go and dash on any stones or steps. Okay, so it was taking inch by inch on a safe ground. Now let's continue. For this sight, people gave coins and helped him. Children gathered around him and gave him things to eat. A dog is essentially an active creature who punctuated his hectic rounds with well-defined periods of rest. But now this dog, henceforth to be known as Tiger, had lost all rest. He had to rest only when the old man sat down somewhere. At nights, the old man slept with the cord turned around his finger. I can't take chances with you, he said. So, by seeing this, how the dog used to help the old man, so people started to offer coins for that sight itself. They were seeing like a wonder how the dog carefully takes the old man. So for that, people started to give coins, and children gathered and they gave something to eat. Okay, so the dog, which is essentially an active creature. So how the dogs used to be, the two stray dogs, they will be keep on roaming everywhere. But now this dog have to stop all his hectic rounds. Hectic round means restless. Without rest, it used to take rounds on the street, but now it's not taking any such rounds. Okay, and it started to walk along with the beggar only. Okay, the dog was named as Tiger by the beggar. Okay, then the dog used to take rest only when the beggar takes the rest. Okay, so wherever he sit and take rest, there only the dog can also take rest. And at night, the old man used to sleep with the cord around his fingers. Okay, he used to hold the cord he used to tie it around his finger, because he can't take a chance, because he don't want to give a chance for the dog to run away. So he was very careful about that. A great desire to earn more money than ever before seized his master, so that he felt any resting a waste of opportunity, and the dog had to be continuously on his feet. Sometimes his legs refused to move, but if he slowed down even slightly, the master guarded him on fiercely with his stuff. The dog whined and groaned under his thrust. Don't whine, you rascal. Don't I give you your food? You want to loaf, do you? Swore the blind man. The dog lumbered up and down and round the marketplace on slow steps tied down to the blind tyrant. Long after traffic at the market ceased, he could hear the night stabbed by the far-off wail. Okay, so now the dog was continuously on walking. Okay, so and it has to take rest whenever the beggar used to take rest. If the dog was very tired and if he can't walk also, the beggar used to beat. Okay, he used to beat with whatever he have in his hand, and he used to ask, okay, the dog, do you want to loaf? Loaf means waste time. Okay, you want to waste time. Okay, so he used to beat the dog by scolding like that. The dog whined and groaned. Whined means crying only. Okay, whined and groaned under his thrust. So under, he can't escape also. So whatever the beggar says, he have to be under his control, no other go. Okay, so then tyrant means cruel ruler. Okay, tyrant means cruel ruler. Who is the cruel ruler here? The beggar. The beggar is the ruler of the dog. Okay, then the traffic ceased. Okay, so this ceased means stop. Okay, so one more ceased also you would have noticed. So this is one more ceased. So these two are the homophones. Okay, so this ceased meaning is catching up or getting hold of it. Okay, so this ceased, yes, E-I-Z-E-D, and this ceased meaning is stop. Okay, so these two are homophones with same sound but different spelling and different meaning. Okay. Okay, so at night the dog used to get very tired and it used to cry out of tired. So let's continue from here. It lost its original appearance. As months rolled on, bones struck up at his hunches and ribs were revealed through his fading coat. So now the dog have lost all its old appearance. Okay. So now it's very thin. It's very thin so that its bones can be seen on the thighs. Okay. Hunches means thighs, and ribs. Ribs means the chest part. That bones are called ribs. Okay. Hunches means thighs and ribs means on the chest bones. Okay. That can be seen through the fading coat. Coat means the skin. From the skin of the dog it can be seen. The ribbon seller, the novel vendor and the perfumer observed it one evening when business was slack and held a conference among themselves. It rends my heart to see that poor dog slaving. Can't we do something? The ribbon seller remarked. That rascal has started lending money for interest. I hear from the fruit seller. He is earning more than he needs. He has become a very devil for money. At this point, the perfumer's eye caught the scissor dangling from the ribbon rack. Give it here, he said, and moved on with the scissors in hands. So one evening when the business was slack means dull. When the business was dull, so these vendors are having a conference, that is meeting. Okay, so they were talking that this beggar is earning more money than his need. So that extra money he is lending for interest. Okay, so for the loan, when someone asks for money, they will give the money and they will get interest monthly. Okay, like that he started giving money. So this beggar have turned into a devil for money. He want to earn more and more of money, like that he have started. Like that the vendors were talking. So by that time the perfumer's eye went to the scissors. Okay, so the ribbon seller was having scissors. So to that the perfumer's eye was going. So remaining lesson I'll take in the next video. Thank you, children.